When you're in the moment of stress, overwhelm, and anxiety, it can be ridiculously hard to just sit down or lie down and try to calm your mind and do a yoga practice or meditation practice, even though that's what everyone would tell you to do. So I totally hear you on this, and that's why I've created this short sequence to help you shake off that stress and overwhelm. And you can do this practice on its own or at the beginning before you do any other yoga practices or meditation practice, so that you can first de-escalate that nervous energy down to a more grounded, neutral basis. Hi everyone, I'm Elaine Ouyang, and I am a certified yoga therapist specializing in helping people overcome chronic pain and associated symptoms. Today's practice is all about de-escalating any overwhelming sense of energy, anxiety, or that sense of wired but tired feeling. And this was inspired by a real client of mine who always comes in after work really wired but also very exhausted. And this short practice is usually what we start with to help her get her energy down so that she feels a little bit more grounded and able to focus on the rest of our private session together. Now, before we get started, I'd like to invite you to download my free Pain Care Yoga Starter Kit to help you get pain relief in under 5 minutes per day. Now let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start in a standing position and place your feet about hip distance apart or even a little wider shoulder width apart, whichever is more comfortable. And if you feel comfortable doing this, you can close your eyes or soften your gaze downward. But I'd like you to just draw your sensations and awareness inwards just for a moment here. I know it can be slightly uncomfortable at first, but this is a place where we can start with a baseline of how we're feeling. So either closing your eyes fully or half closing your eyes, and just notice where you are holding the tension physically as a result of feeling overwhelmed, of feeling anxious, and how that shows up. Does it feel like you want to move and shake it out, or does it feel heavy and dense? And just track where in your body do you feel that particular sensations of overwhelm and anxiety weighing on you or wanting to be released. Take a deep breath in and easy breath out. You can sigh. And another breath in and a sigh. And deep breath in. Tracking that awareness through your body. And then we're going to start shaking, so you can close your eyes. So just kind of shake out. Bring your arms, hands, legs, like you're bouncing around really. Shake out to the side, up to the ceiling. There's no right or wrong way to do this. And you're just going to kind of bounce it off. So this is what, there are different names for this, but I just call it a stress shakeout. And basically all the adrenaline that's been built up and internalized in your body, you need to finish that cycle. And usually when we're stressed out, we're really just we're just kind of staying in our seat and sitting down. So we're not letting the cycle of this stress complete itself. And then you can let that come down. I'm going to stand a little sideways so you can see what I'm doing. But basically, you're going to inhale, bring your arms up and come onto your tippy toes. And as you exhale, bend your knees, bounce, and swing your arms. Inhale, bring your arms up, tippy toes, and exhale and bounce. And inhale, and exhale and bounce a few times. And you can coordinate this with your breath. So inhale, big breath in. Fill up through the rib cage, exhale. Inhale, big breath in. And exhale. And one more inhale. And exhale. All right, and then come all the way back up and stretch one more time up toward the ceiling. Take that breath in and fill up through the sides and back of your rib cage. And then exhale, release your arms down by your side. Go ahead and take your feet out a little wider. So a little wider than your shoulders even. And start to kind of get soft in the knees, a little bouncing on the knees. Take your left arm out, and as you exhale, imagine you're scooping water, and inhale up. Exhale, inhale, switch over to the other arm, exhale, and switch, exhale, inhale, raise your arm, exhale, just like you're scooping water, exhale, and you're switching over through the arm. Inhale here, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then shifting your body weight side to side through your legs here. One more time each way. And you don't have to really squat really low. Just whatever is comfortable for you. And then release that. Step your feet a little bit closer towards each other, about shoulder width, back about shoulder width now. Make your hands into soft fists, and you're going to just swing side to side. And if you like, you can let your fists pound slightly against your lower back. And add a little bounce through your knees as well. Good. One more time each way. Again, just letting your arms just swing naturally. And then coming back. Just let your arms slowly come back into stillness. Go ahead and step your feet just slightly closer together. Pause here, standing tall. Again, close your eyes or soften your gaze and just track the sensations through your body again. If anything's changed. Perhaps you feel the same, perhaps you feel more agitated, perhaps you feel a level of that adrenaline kind of de-escalating, your nervous system de-escalating. So whatever it is that you feel, it is all valid. There's no right or wrong way to feel it, and that's the curiosity you should keep for yourself as well. So from here, again, I'm going to turn a little sideways so you can see my body. You're going to take a breath in and raise your arms up. And as you exhale, bend your knees a little and slide your hands down along your thighs to your shins. Again, keeping your knees bent. Just let your head drape down if that feels comfortable for you. If it doesn't, keep your hands up along your thighs, keeping your head slightly lifted. Especially if you feel like there's a lot of pressure on your head or you feel dizzy, bowing your head down, or if there's any neck injury, then maybe just keep your head just slightly lifted. And then you can go ahead and take a seat down on the floor. And I would recommend grabbing a couple of cushions or stack blankets to sit on. So in fact, since these are quite soft, I'm going to grab 2 to sit on. So go ahead and get yourself into a comfortable position. Now, if coming down to the floor isn't an option for you, you can always sit on a chair or even on the couch, really. But whatever you do, make sure that you feel comfortable through your hips and lower back. You want to have ease in your hip crease, in your lower back and spine. Now, once you are settled, go ahead and use just a little upper back muscle and lift your chest a tiny amount. Tuck your chin slightly down. And as you inhale, bring both of your arms up again, filling up through the rib cage with your breath. And then exhale, gently turn to your left side. You can have one hand on the outside of your knee, left hand on the cushions or blankets or the back of the couch. And just use your arms to gently turn. Nothing too forceful. Keep your chin level with your chest. Don't try to pull with your head here. Let's just keep the neck soft for today and really feel that rotational aspect through the whole spine. Again, keeping your shoulders down and using just enough upper back muscles to feel a little lift through the chest And keep your lower back, belly, and hip crease soft. And then on the next inhale, return to center. Big breath in, again filling up through your rib cage. Exhale, turn to your other side. Left hand on the outside of your knee, right hand behind you. Tuck your shoulder back and shoulder down. Again, keep your head in the direction of your head in the same direction as your chest. So you can see I'm not pulling my head back. I'm keeping my neck soft and neutral. Use your arms on the exhale, gently turn, nothing too forceful. And soften through your belly, lower back, and hips. Use just a little bit of upper back muscles to keep your chest lifted. Neck stays soft. Another breath in. And then as you inhale, return to center. Again, bring both of your arms up. If you are able to, interlace your fingers and push the palms of your hands upward. Slightly tuck your chin down. If this is not an option for you, just raise your arms up or hand on your head and do what you can. But the idea is just lifting the arms so that you open up through the rib cage and chin slightly down. Again, soften through your hip crease. Try not to grip too much here. And filling up through the sides and the back of your rib cage. And exhale, release your arms down and rest them on your thighs. Again, feel free to close your eyes or soften your gaze slightly downwards without tilting your head down, of course, but just kind of lowering your eyelids halfway. To start to draw your awareness inward. A lot of times with anxiety and nervous, busy energy, there's a lot of outward projection and stimulation coming from the outside. And with the yoga practice, it's all about retreating a little bit inward to preserve our own energy. You might find that when you feel particularly stressed out or overwhelmed, you're constantly looking for outside signals to tell you what to do, or the opposite, you start to kind of shut down and get paralyzed. So this practice is really great to help overall find that sense of ease again, just shaking off that stressful, nervous energy and letting yourself come back into yourself. So drawing your awareness inwards and tracking through your body again. Noticing if these sensations have changed since the beginning of our practice. And again, it's okay if nothing's changed or things feel even more agitated. There's no right or wrong. And if it feels more agitated, doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It might just not be the right practice for you today. And if you feel calmer, more rested, quieter in your mind, that's also great. And I like to close today's practice with one of my favorite quotes, and it is a Chinese proverb. Tension is who you think you should be, and relaxation is who you are. Tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that quote leaves a little bit of contemplation with you for today. If you enjoy this video, please be sure to subscribe to my channel for weekly therapeutic videos to help you overcome chronic pain and other symptoms.